Around the world, the ocean is slowly rising. Every year, millions of tons of ice melt from the Arctic and Antarctica, pouring into the seas. Scientists warn that in the coming decades, several countries may vanish beneath the water. For the people who live there, this is not just a story, it is their daily fear. Their houses, their schools, even their history could disappear forever under the ocean. Experts say if sea levels continue to rise, entire nations might be forced to evacuate. Imagine waking up one morning to see the waves at your doorstep, the land where your ancestors lived now gone. This is the reality many small countries face today. The Maldives, a paradise of white sand and turquoise waters, is known as one of the most beautiful tourist destinations in the world. But behind the postcard image lies a terrifying truth. The Maldives may not survive the next century. Its highest natural point is barely 2.4 meters above sea level. That means even a small rise in the ocean could swallow the islands completely. For decades, the government of the Maldives has been warning the world. They even held a cabinet meeting underwater, wearing scuba gear, just to show how serious the problem is. Imagine a whole country with more than 500,000 people could lose their homeland and become climate refugees, a nation without land. Many families in the Maldives already see their beaches shrinking, their wells filled with salt water, and their homes destroyed by powerful waves. If the sea keeps rising, there will be no Maldives left on the map. Only memories of an island paradise that once existed. Far away in the Pacific Ocean lies Kiribati, a country made of 33 small coral islands scattered across the sea. At first glance, it looks like a tropical paradise, but it is one of the most vulnerable nations on Earth. Most of Kiribati sits less than 2 meters above sea level. Just one strong wave or storm surge can wipe out an entire village. The people of Kiribati are already living with the reality of climate change. Their crops are dying because the soil is poisoned with salt water. Fresh drinking water is running out. Families are forced to leave their ancestral lands because the ocean is swallowing their homes little by little. What makes Kiribati unique is that they have already bought land in another country, Fiji, so that when the day comes, their people will have somewhere to go. Imagine that, buying another country's land in advance, because you know your own country will disappear under the sea. This is not a science fiction movie. It is the future reality for Kiribati. Tuvalu is one of the smallest countries in the world. Just 9 islands in the Pacific Ocean. Its entire population is less than 12,000 people, but they are facing one of the biggest threats to human survival, the rising sea. Tuvalu's highest point is only about 4 meters above sea level. That means even a small rise in ocean levels could cover much of the land. Already, when high tide comes, the ocean floods into people's homes, schools, and even the airport runway. Imagine planes waiting to land, but the runway is underwater. For generations, the people of Tuvalu have survived by fishing and farming coconuts and taro. But now saltwater is killing their crops. Even graves of their ancestors are being washed away by the waves. To protect themselves, Tuvalu is building seawalls and barriers, but it is like fighting a giant with bare hands. The Prime Minister of Tuvalu once said, "If we save Tuvalu, we save the world." His message is clear. If the world acts now to stop climate change, Tuvalu might survive. But if we wait, this entire country may vanish beneath the ocean, and its people will become climate refugees, homeless in their own world. Bangladesh is one of the most vulnerable countries to climate change. With more than 160 million people living in a delta region, much of the land is only a few meters above sea level. Every year, monsoon floods swallow villages, destroy crops, and displace thousands of families. Scientists warn that if sea levels rise by just 1 meter, up to 20% of Bangladesh could disappear underwater, forcing millions to become climate refugees. This isn't just about losing land, it's about survival, identity, and the future of an entire nation. Jakarta, the capital of Indonesia, is sinking faster than almost any other city in the world. Some areas are dropping by up to 25 centimeters every year due to excessive groundwater extraction and rapid urban development. Combined with rising sea levels, experts predict that a third of Jakarta could be underwater by 2050. This crisis is so severe that Indonesia has already announced plans to move its capital to Borneo, building a new city called Nusantara. For millions of Jakarta residents, the question isn't if the water will come, but when. The Philippines faces one of the highest risks from climate change. Every year, the country is hit by powerful typhoons, storm surges, and flooding. Scientists warn that up to 167,000 hectares of coastal land could be lost to rising seas. by 2050, displacing millions of people. Islands in the Visayas and Mindanao regions are already shrinking, while villages along the coast are forced to relocate inland. For the Philippines, climate change is not just a future threat, it is already a daily battle for survival.